Hello, my name is Haley Walker, and I'm a toddler teacher at Kids Stuff Preschool and Childcare. Today, I will be demonstrating how to create a set of monthly curriculum calendars. This includes a full monthly calendar as well as a set of weekly calendars. Having a calendar in an early childhood classroom is important because it communicates what is taught and learned in the classroom. You may be wondering why it would be important to have an academic calendar in a toddler classroom. However, it's important because it communicates with the parents, the students, the teachers, and other relevant staff that need to know what happens throughout the day in the classroom. This also allows for preparedness for the teacher. These children at this age have a shorter attention span, so materials that you need will need to be handy and ready for the students to use so that their energy goes to being used in a productive manner. Also, having your schedule planned out creates consistency. And having consistency in the classroom is very important when working with these children to give them successful goals. You may be wondering how you would start planning for an academic calendar. In my classroom, we start with the state academic learning goals. These include activities that are suggested and objectives that can be used to create important learning goals for the children. Once you have these learning goals in mind, then you can begin to create weekly themes. You would place them in color here on your calendar in the Sunday spot, and that would make them noticeable for the parents. After coming up with your weekly themes, then you can begin to create objectives. These objectives could include learning a song, creating an art activity, learning one fine motor skill, one gross motor skill, learning a language skill, and a cognitive skill. This may seem like a lot, but in a toddler classroom it's really not, because they learn a variety of skills at lightning speed. They soak in everything they see and hear. These skills may not be large all the time, they might be small, like understanding that you have 2 arms. For a toddler, this would be new information. Once all your resources have been collected, then you can begin setting activities to go into the calendar. Setting activities is the second step. It's very important that you remember your activities should be age appropriate for the group of children the calendar is being created for. These activities should scaffold new learning, they should play to the strengths of the children, and they should encourage healthy development in all areas. With this in mind, the educator can begin to search for age-appropriate activities that fit the weekly themes that are here and complete the objectives for the week. The educator will select the day that they want to accomplish the activities, and then they'll place them into the calendar here. Notice that this calendar has the educators at the top so that the parents can know they're getting the right calendar. Also, the weekly topics are in color as we discussed so that they're noticeable. Any dates that you want the parents to remember and notice should be here at the bottom because this is one of the easiest spots for them to find them. Once you've created your calendar, you can begin to copy them and pass them out to the parents as you'd like. In my classroom, we choose to give them a paper copy and upload it to our classroom chat. Once you've completed that full monthly calendar, you can begin on your weekly calendars. The weekly calendar is a detailed schedule that shows the potential for the day. Here, I have a filled out weekly schedule from a few months ago. The calendar shows general timeline guides and gives exact activities that the teacher may want to use throughout the day. It includes fields such as when potty times are, when free times are given, and when learning objectives will be completed. This may seem like a very rigid schedule for toddlers. However, this should be created with the knowledge in mind that you will not use all of these objectives, more than likely. Children do need structure, but they also need a significant amount of flexibility because they need time to learn on their own. Also, the educator should begin to fill out each applicable field with different activities that will begin to scaffold their learning in new ways and meet the objectives. Things such as coloring, which seem to only have one purpose, would be used in many ways, such as with crayons, with markers, with paint, and this would show the different developmental aspects for the child. I hope that this video has shown you that even though it seems easy to do at a glance, These calendars have much time that need to be put into them because they need consistent thought and they need a lot of activities and learning objectives to be met. Thank you.